So just waiting for kickoff now. Looks like it's going to be the Pirates who get us underway. And in the other semi-final, we have the Mount Albert Lions taking on the Glenora Bears. Traditional rivalry from the Fox over the years. So all to be revealed over the next 18 minutes. Glenora Mount Albert going on the field at the back behind us.
Both games will be a massive clash, Corey. You know, it's been a fantastic day down here at the Hibiscus Coast Raiders for the Sportsafe ARL Nines. And now we're where the cream has risen to the top as the Pirates are getting ready now to kick off against Otahuhu. And as Corey said, Mount Albert over the far side next up against the Glenora Bears.
So here we go. There's kickoff and we are underway. And it's going to be Otahuhu with first use of the ball, or is it? Because it's bounced out. And it has gone out off the hands of Tommy V, who knocks the ball out. So an unfortunate start there for the Otahuhu Leopards, although they have started sluggishly a couple of times here, so it won't worry them too much. But certainly straight on the defense here for them as the Ortex Point Chevalier Pirates now start to work their way forward.
Yeah, this referee's got some lungs on him.
They swing it out the back. Solomona finds Ledger. Ledger with a little bit of footwork. He's dangerous. Solomona again finds Foimoano. Oh, and a huge shot there put on Gary Foimoano. So physical defense early on here. Ledger clears the ruck back towards the middle of the park. Looks like Solomona's playing first receiver. Solomona, dummies, just about goes through. Good legs tackled there from Otahuhu, and nicely slowed down by Ethan Nuka.
Great hands.
They come out towards this left edge now. Solomona, he's everywhere. Just slowing things down a little bit, looking to reset. Nuka collars him, says, come here, son, you're going to the ground. Dart out of dummy half. They attack the short side now. Ball has come loose. Whose ball is it? Point Chevalier have maintained possession. 6 again is the call. We wait for confirmation on that one. Back to the middle they come now, Point Chevalier. Little dart out of dummy half there by Annandale, I believe it is.
Otahuhu doing well on their defense.
Noalatia shifts the ball on. Ledger puts a little kick in behind. Beautifully diffused there by Mikaeli, and not a second too soon because it was an accurate kick, Troy, and it was try time.
Yeah, no, he did well to cover it. And Otahuhu back to the try line there as they get ready for a restart. Bit of chat going on with Point Chevalier out here, getting a bit of communication up. And they'll be looking to return this ball with great vigour.
So Geronimo Doyle to restart from under the post. It's a high one, it's a short one. They're going to contest it. Ball's bouncing, nicely claimed there. I think by Annandale it is. Solomona looming on his outside, decided not to go that way. Now Solomona from the bottom of the ruck plays it to Cousin Malo. Nuka again involved. He gets through the defensive work. Does this guy Solomona puts on the little goose step, goes over. And Auckland's best try scorer does it again. Just stands him up there with a little bit of footwork and goes over in the corner. He's a master of it. And he will open the scoring in this championship semi-final. Point Chevalier 4, Otahuhu 0, kick to come.
Looks like John Ackland's emptied his bench. A lot of movement over there on the far side for Otahuhu now. A few of the boys are up down there on the, is that the 30? The 20 mark. Looks like they're going to have a few interchanges take place.
Kick just away to the right. And so it will remain Point Chev 4, Otahuhu 0.
3 coming on.
So yeah, Troy, as you predicted, changes galore here for Otahuhu.
Point ready to go.
And it's a high one, probably a little bit too deep to be contested, although if it bounces enough, Nuka has to jump up and put the body on the line. Still standing in the tackle, Ledger doing his best to get him to the ground. Play at the line now, Otahuhu take it up over the 40. Ball is loose, that's a knock on. That is indeed a knock on, and it's scooped up by...
That's a shame, that makes life a little bit hard for the Leopards.
So
back in the defence.
Apollo, who dived on the ball. Kyle Nualatia clears the ruck. Back to the middle of the park. Daniel Palavi. Strange sight seeing him in a Point Chevalier jersey after all these years. Of course, several years playing for Mount Albert. But across with Point Chevalier for the 2018 season. So looking forward to seeing him in action. Now Saula Solomona into space. He doesn't need much room. Goes down the side, but shoot off by Geronimo Doyle. Now they come back to the other side. They're moving this Otahuhu pack around the park. Dummying there now. Francis Ledger finds Gary Foimoano. Foimoano charges through, gets the ball out the back door. That's going to be a try. A beautiful try. What an athletic finish. We're going to have to see the replay of that one. Just wait for confirmation from the referee that it is all good.
It was a great offload.
Pointed to the spot. It's all good, Troy. You mentioned the offload. Lovely work here from Point Chevalier. They go end to end, and it's Sitiveni Ipolo who finishes it, and it is just beautiful work. You see here Gary Foimoano engages the defenders, gets the offload away, and then from there Ipolo head down to the corner, and look at the finish here, the athleticism. Gets in the air, gets the feet away. That is NRL quality finishing right there, ladies and gentlemen, and it doubles Point Chevalier's lead, 8-0.
So Point Chevalier pulled the trigger on there into a change, and it looks like there's a good 3, maybe 4 going off over there. And the kick is in. So
Point Chevalier take a comfortable 10-0 lead after 6 minutes. Nice sideline conversion there from Kyle Nualatia. And they prepare to get things back underway. So Otahuhu, their own worst enemy a little bit with the handling so far. Another short one claimed by Va'ufaswanga. Back towards the middle of the park.
It's been a long and lonely half. Otahuhu yet to come out of their half.
So they come down the short side here. Mikaeli wisely avoids the sideline. It won't matter. It's a forward pass. And they're looking a little bit frustrated now, the young blokes from Otahuhu. Just can't catch a break so far. Foimoano to play the ball. Into the middle of the park they go. Kolionioni taking it forward. Another good run here, so they are well and truly winning that middle battle. Little dart out of dummy half now, finds him back in on the inside. Point Chevalier threatening here. Out towards the left now. Saula Solomona, is it? It's Marlo Solomona that's going to score it this time. The cousin's going 1 for 1. Marlo gets over this time and extends the lead for the Point Chevalier Pirates. And Troy, they're making it look easy.
Yeah, they've certainly shifted it from side to side. They've got, created the opportunities, and I think is that the 3rd time they've gone over, 2nd time over on that left side. So they're doing pretty well, and they're looking fairly confident. Just look at them striding back to the halfway now, getting ready to kick off. Just looking back to the Otahuhu bench. A couple of interchanges taking place again.
I think I don't think there'll be too much panic there, Troy. We did, see that they probably started a little bit sluggish in earlier games as well and stormed home. So there won't be too much panic there, and certainly, they'll believe that they can get back into this one now as we Wait for the sideline conversion, which is away, and so the score will remain Point Chevalier 14, Otahuhu 0, and that's just about us for the first half here. We're going to hear the hooter any second now. And away it goes. So that will do us. We head to the sheds with Point Chevalier holding a handsome lead at halftime in the championship semi-final. Back in a few moments with the second half.
And just got a quick update on the other game taking place on number 2. Mount Albert are 4-0 up, so that's a very close game over there against the Glenora Bears. And be interesting to see what the result is at the next half. If we can get another result, during play, I'll try and record that through as well.
Welcome back, about to get underway in the second half here, and it is the Otahuhu Leopards with all the work to do, trailing by 14 with 9 minutes to go. The Leopards, the champions of the plate division last year, qualified through with the top group this year, but in a little bit of trouble at halftime against Point Chevalier and Troy. It's been a drilled performance by Point Chevalier, tries to Sola Solomona, Sitiveni Ipolo and Marlo Solomona in the corners. They've executed it beautifully and they're looking pretty sharp.
Yeah, and I don't think that'll be the last of the Solomonas we'll see, especially coming into this half. Those boys love scoring tries. Good, flat, long driving kick deep into Point Chevalier's area. And here they come. Oh, big hit.
Richard Holani wasting no time getting into it. In fact, it's Atanasio Kuya who gets straight into it with a little bit of a shoulder charge. What's a shoulder charge between friends, he says. And Noelatia.
It's not a bad clearing kick.
Kicks for touch. They're going to start this set on about halfway, so not the start they wanted there, the Leopards.
Here come the Pirates. Great defense.
So Point Chevalier now expect the first few to go through the middle of the park, playing very much a normal 13-a-side rugby league sort of style here. Winning that middle first as Ledger hands it off. Now Marlo Solomona, well tackled by Ethan Nukanuka, who's been a standout for Otahuhu today. He really has. Get into the bottom of the ruck now, back towards the middle. Daniel Pallavi, boom.
Big hit.
Tackled nicely low though. Ledger, dummy half.
Shot.
Nice short ball, but it's going to be called back for forward.
Nice little pop pass there, and straight off his hip, but obviously it drifted forward. Otahuhu Leopards be happy with that.
So the Leopards, they desperately need to complete a set here, put a little bit of pressure on this Point Chevalier team. They really haven't put them under any pressure so far. Geronimo Doyle takes it forward.
Spent a lot of time in their half in that first session. So they'll be wanting to spread their wings and get further down the park. And as I say that, he's got a clean set of heels. He's gone.
Lovely bit of work there from Setu 2. And he's going to go all the way, I think. Or is he going to get caught here? Great chase from Point Chevalier. Stands him up. He's going to get there anyway. Spirited chase from Point Chevalier, but to no avail as Setu 2 runs them either side and gets over for a try. This kid has been excellent throughout the tournament as well. Will be a strong contender for the team of the tournament, which will be released tomorrow morning. But a nice try there in the corner from Setutu, does the work and gets over the line.
It took the long way to get there, but he'll be wrapped.
So Geronimo Doyle to attempt the conversion from out wide. He's got half the Point Chev team in his way still. And the kick is away. So Point Chevalier 14, Otahuhu 4. They've got a sniff now, Troy.
Well, that's the first time down inside the half, and they put some points on the board, so they'll just hear the background walkie-talkies going off. We'll try and get an update from the Mount Albert Glenora game shortly.
So Doyle goes up and short, little bit too long. Loose ball, and it's been knocked on by Otahuhu, I think. And it is Point Chevalier ball, so unlucky there. Enterprising stuff from the Leopards, but on that occasion to no avail. Back in towards the middle of the park now. Foimaono takes it forward. Ledger plays out the line, puts Daniel Plavi into a big gap. He's going to be hard to stop once he winds up. Great work there from Daniel Plavi. Of course, has played plenty of football with the Junior Warriors and the Warriors Reserves over the last few years. And a staple of the Akarana Falcons team as well. Seal goes one further to Annandale. Annandale holds it up, looking for the Gidley flick. Play on is the call at this stage. Sola Solomona's picked it up. Look out. They get there in numbers, shut him down. Back towards the middle. Last tackle. Kick goes up. Ball is loose. Foimaono. It's a fortuitous bounce. And Gary Foimaono says, I will take that and I will go all the way to the line. And scores Point Chevalier's fourth try there. Gary Foimaono, right place, right time. Pops up and scores. Takes the lead out to 18 points to 4. And Point Chevalier now firming as strong favourites to advance to that championship final. Final which they won last year. They are the defending champions.
Just had a quick update. Glenora's just gone across the line on the far side there, Corey, and that goes to 4-all, and the kick is successful. And Glenora now pop out 2 points ahead over there, so the Bears 6, Mount Albert 4.
So Glenora giving Mount Albert a good run over on the back field. And at this stage, it looks like they'll be playing Point Chevalier, but it's Rugby League Nines, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can happen.
That one's bounced off the outside upright. And score for here, just getting a score check now. As it is on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Point Chevalier to restart.
So fielded by Tommy V, who goes on a little run as well. Nice work here from the little dummy half. Runs about 25 metres untouched.
Otahuhu looking to mount something now.
Here they go now, the Leopards working it up through the middle of the park. Sitivini Tolfa up over halfway now. 40 metres out from the line, little backdoor play there. They bring the big fella into the game. It's Richard Holani. Tommy V in at dummy half now. Setutu hands it off now to Fitihira, who goes. He's going to go straight through. Is he going to get there? He's gone very close, and I think it is a try. Indeed it is. So Rahiri Fitihira goes over, and the topsy-turvy nature of this game continues now as Otahuhu hit back, and all of a sudden
What a bit of a match on our hands.
we're back to a 2-score game, Troy. So interesting times here now as we approach the 16th minute.
He's giving that a fair old pump, and that's
Kick
good
is
too.
Good. So game on. 10 points in it. Otahuhu 10. Point Chevalier 20.
And just a quick update on the far field. Mount Albert Glenora. Mount Albert kicking a conversion. I think that was waved away. So Mount Albert have scored again and gone back
And
in
they've
over
gone
on
high
the far
here,
side.
have Otahuhu, and they've claimed it. And that is a beautiful take by Mikaeli, who's going for the corner. He's going for the corner. He's scored. And just like that, we're back down to a 1-score game. Emiliano Mikaeli leaped high. And then from there, did some fantastic work. He's been great throughout the entire day. We've been impressed with a number of his performances. He scores the try. And now, with under 3 minutes to go, it is game on. They're going to kick to try and make this a 4-point game.
The kick wasn't that good. Just out there on the far side, and so waved away.
So a minute and a half left in this one. Otahuhu, they've got no choice but to go short. Up it goes. It's very deep. And it's fielded. Is that going to be costly? Point Chevalier now, if they complete this set, it'll just about get them home. 1 minute to go, ladies and gentlemen. Ledger. Va'ufasawanga involved in the tackle. Point Chevalier now go down the short side, stands them up now. They're into clear space. Numbers left. He's going to go all the way himself. That's going to be the game, ladies and gentlemen. And it is a try to the number 19, Kane Talia, who breaks free. He had Malo Solomona looming in support, but Kane Talia scores the try, which is going to ice this game. Point Chevalier are going to go through to the final to attempt to defend their championship crown from last year. And the Otahuhu Leopards just falling short here. It's been a valiant effort from them, remembering just coming up from the Crown Lift Trucks Sharman Cup last year. First year back in the SAS Fox Memorial Premiership under coach John Ackland. Nualatea is going to now attempt the conversion from in front. It's not going to matter. The game all but over. Siren goes in the background. Nualatea gets the flags up, and that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. The Point Chevalier Pirates advance with a 26-14 victory over the Otahuhu Leopards. Stay tuned. We're going to announce what we're going to be bringing you up next in terms of the finals. It's going to be the Franklin Storm up against the Howick Hornets.